Section 1. The Mongol Tide, an Unstoppable Force. Written by Dan Carlin from Hardcore History. Imagine a force so powerful, so relentless, that it seemed to swallow entire civilizations whole. That was the Mongol Empire under Genghis Khan and his successors. From the steppes of Asia, they erupted, conquering and crushing everything in their path. China, Korea, Persia, even the mighty Islamic Caliphate, all fell before the Mongol war machine. Their horsemen, renowned for their archery and equestrian skills, were unmatched. Their leaders, ruthless and ambitious, seemed destined to rule the world. The Mongol Empire, a force of nature unleashed, left a trail of shattered empires and rewritten maps in its wake. Who could possibly stand against them? This question resonated throughout Asia as the Mongols turned their gaze south, towards the seemingly insignificant kingdom of Đại Việt, known to us today as Vietnam. Could this small nation, nestled among jungles and rivers, possibly hope to resist the tide that had swept over empires far greater? The Vietnamese, with their history of resistance against invaders, knew they faced their greatest challenge yet. Dragon, fierce in defense of its lair, had become a suffocating, deadly trap. Section 4. The Brilliant Strategist, Tran Hung Dao's Masterstrokes. At the helm of the Vietnamese resistance stood a brilliant military strategist, General Tran Hung Dao. A master of both conventional and guerrilla warfare, he understood the strengths and weaknesses of both sides. He knew that a direct confrontation with the Mongol war machine would be disastrous. Instead, he devised a strategy of attrition, utilizing Vietnam's natural defenses and the resilience of his people. One of his most effective tactics was the use of elephant traps. These camouflage pits, strategically placed along known Mongol routes, would trap the heavy Mongol cavalry, throwing their formations into disarray. Tran Hung Dao also understood the importance of logistics. He ordered the poisoning of wells and the destruction of crops, denying the Mongols valuable supplies and forcing them to rely on their dwindling provisions. His tactics, a blend of cunning and ruthlessness, gradually chipped away at the Mongol war machine. Section 5. The Unbreakable Spirit, Vietnam's Relentless Resistance. But perhaps the most crucial factor in Vietnam's success was the unyielding spirit of its people. From the humblest peasant to the highest-ranking official, the Vietnamese were united in their determination to repel the invaders. They understood that this was a fight for their survival, for their way of life, for their very identity. Women fought alongside men, wielding swords and spears with equal ferocity. Children too old to be carried and too young to fight contributed by carrying messages, gathering intelligence, and tending to the wounded. Stories of Vietnamese heroism and sacrifice spread like wildfire, bolstering morale and solidifying their resolve. The Mongols, accustomed to quick victories and submissive foes, found themselves facing an enemy that refused to be broken. Section 6. The tide recedes. Reasons for the Mongol defeat. The Mongols, despite their initial victories, soon found themselves bogged down in a protracted and costly conflict. Their supply lines, stretched thin across hostile territory, became easy targets for Vietnamese raids. Disease, a constant threat in the tropical climate, ravaged their ranks. The Vietnamese, emboldened by their successes, grew more daring in their attacks. By 1285, after 3 failed invasions and heavy losses, the Mongol Empire began to question the cost of conquering this small, defiant nation. Kublai Khan, facing growing dissent within his empire and mounting pressure on other fronts, finally ordered a withdrawal from Vietnam. The once mighty Mongol war machine, humbled and bloodied, had met its match in the jungles and rivers of Vietnam. Section 7. A Legacy of Resilience, Vietnam's Triumphant Spirit. Vietnam's victory over the Mongol Empire stands as a testament to the power of human resilience, strategic brilliance, and unwavering national unity. It proved that even the mightiest empires can be brought low by a determined people fighting for their homeland. The victory had a profound impact on Vietnam's national identity, solidifying its image as a nation that refuses to be subjugated. The legacy of Tran Hung Dao, the brilliant strategist who orchestrated the victory, continues to inspire generations of Vietnamese. His tactics, his leadership, and his unwavering belief in his people's ability to overcome seemingly insurmountable odds serve as a reminder that even the smallest nation can achieve greatness when united in a common cause. The victory over the Mongols is not just a historical event in Vietnam, it's a symbol of their indomitable spirit, a spirit that continues to shape their nation to this day.